Bismillah.
Assalamualaikum
Assalamualaikum
warahmatullahi wabarakatuh.
warahmatullahi wabarakatuh.
Waalaikumsalam.
Okay. Check. Hello everyone. My name is Maulana Morgan Ibrahim. I'm here with
And
friend,
Zakila Zordi.
and both of us here is to do a podcast slash interview from one of our special guests tonight, Mr. Ahmad Habibi Fatahillah. Uh, so yeah, Mr. Ahmad, if you could please introduce yourself first to the audience, that would be nice.
Yep. Tell us a bit
Okay,
about your background.
thank you very much. My name is Ahmad Awi Fatila. I mean, I would prefer if you call me just Habibu. Habibu, no but. I came from PENS, computer science and information engineering graduates. But currently, I'm working as a machine technician in NIPTech, currently operating an X-ray machine in Bandara Soekarno Hatta in Jakarta. So yeah, uh, go back to you.
All right, thank you very much, Mr. Habibi, for your quick introduction. So, probably in this session or in this podcast, we would like to do a Q&A session where we ask a little bit about yourself, your work life, and also your educational life from the past, and maybe some tips for us students of IDEA on how to reach goals that you've reached as well.
Okay.
So, yeah, the first question can be asked by my friend.
Okay, sir. Maybe I want to ask, what sparked your interest in the IT field?
What sparked my interest in the IT field? Well, for one, I landed in the IT field honestly by accident. It was during COVID where I was kind of lost. So I just my friend told me that, oh, you're good at math, you like logic, you like science and such. So, you like to think logically. So my friend, who is more well adjusted than me, recommended me to a few degrees that I might be interested in. And one of them is like informatics engineering in defense. And lo and behold, that was actually really fun. It's interesting subject. It allows me to create things that other people and myself can use. I think that's the biggest thing. Where when I create something and it's actually can be used in a meaningful way by people, whether it's by myself, by other person, my friends, family, or maybe other a client, etc. And well, just other people, just people in general. And yeah, that's just honestly a really fun feeling. So it's not necessarily specifically IT in of itself, but the IT field, the application development field, allowed me to express that kind of desire to create something for other people and for me to solve problems, to no, yeah, just solve problems just to for fun, etc. It's just fun.
But when you actually started learning IT in and did you learn it like by yourself, autodidact, or like you had like a mentor going along with your learning path, or was it, and what time? Like, was it in like high school or junior high school?
Okay. Again, I landed on IT mostly by accident, by stroke of luck, in which that my friend's recommendation of when I was lost during when I graduated from high school, I was lost. I don't know what to do teachings. Yeah, I got to IT. So I mostly got into IT during the early years of my university in Penns. So the first time I ever coded was during the first year of my uh, university degree. So yeah, I coded on C, I coded on Java, etc. It doesn't matter what language you use. It doesn't matter. It's just that the exposure. Basically that. Well, the first thing that moved me is that the material that is given by the teacher, but it's actually just fun to tinker with it yourself. So again, yeah, I just follow the teacher's guidance, but I also like to create things by my own at home. Just random things. Really, it doesn't really matter what it is as long as I make something. It's just fun. It really is just fun. There.
All right.
For education, I guess more like autodidact by myself.
I see, I see. And would you say, like, in your opinion, is it hard to learn the IT field by yourself? Or was it like actually pretty easy and all of the sources, all of the information is already on the internet? Or do you think that you still need a mentor or like at least someone who to learn those materials from the IT field?
Okay. This is kind of a hard question to answer because it depends on each person. I really don't like to answer, like, oh, this is A, this is B, this is C, because like it really isn't. Everybody is different. For example, for me, it really was hard because I mean, like for example, my peers was some of them came from SMK. I don't really know the English for that. They are from SMK where they already learn, uh, they already have experience in the IT field, and when they go into the first year, they already know how to code and such. And for me, I don't know jack shit about it, my friend. And pardon my language. I don't know anything. I don't know. I really don't know anything. Just but because it is just tinker around with it. So I I I did like I asked my friend. So I was actually kind of annoying in class because I kind of just go around standing up. Oh, how do you do this? How do I do this? I'm having trouble with this. I asked my friends. I was pretty lucky that I have friends that they want to answer my questions. So yeah, again, that's for me. But for other people, again, for like if you go to the but yeah, that's from the university side, right? But if you want to learn it by yourself or something that is not taught by your teacher and such, it's kind of hard to get past your friends because well, they don't necessarily know or they don't are not necessarily interested in what you're trying to learn, which is fine. So what they want is what they want. What you want is wrong. Again, different people, different things. But if you want to learn by yourself, it is definitely hard. You said it yourself that there's a lot of resources on the internet. A lot. Really, you have a lot of free resources. But the problem is that there's too much, in fact, there's too much resources, too much information that you don't know what to pick. The beginning part is really, really hard because, oh, this one is good. You follow that. And then after like maybe a week, you find something else that's better. You move on to that. You move on to something else. You move on to something else. Oh, I'm bored of learning C. Maybe I learn Python next. So you move on to something else. You move on to something else. Because like, there's too much information. Again, the accessibility information is amazing, but you have to have a goal first. For long term goal before you delve too much into the things that you want to actually learn. Because I mean, like, it's fine. At first, it's fine to jump around. It's totally fine because you don't actually know what the long term goal is. But eventually, you have to try to find that one thing that you want to do. Okay, so yeah, basically experimental time period is fine. Just jump around is totally fine. But you have to find a long term goal. For example, for me, from my experience, I did like mobile, backend, front end. Oh, I actually prefer front end more. So I pursue front end further in my during my education. Yeah, it is fun. It's just fun. But like just because I learn front end doesn't mean I don't learn backend and mobile. So yeah, it depends from each person and what you want to do. Maybe you want to learn AI. Maybe you want to learn data engineering. Maybe you want to learn I don't know anything like maybe Arduino. Who knows? It's actually really fun if you want to talk about it.
Yeah, I could really relate to what you just said about information on the internet being too much to choose from. Because in my first years, me and Zaki actually in our first years of being SMK student, learning the basics and trying to find out which one to learn first is really hard.
Yeah.
Like finding the step, our learning path, because there's so much people saying A, B, or C, which way to go or which way to learn, which one to learn first, and yeah, that's really confusing for us. But yeah, but
Everybody's different.
thankfully, yeah, yeah, but thankfully in our second year now, kind of have a hold on things to do. Some of us want to do web development, some of us want to do app
App
development, web,
development.
I mean, yeah, that's it really relates to me.
Yeah.
Good, good.
And it seems to really enjoy doing it. Okay. Despite that all. So what motivation or values do you always use in all conditions when you fall, or either you fall, or either you um uh enjoy for doing your IT thing?
Um, I don't understand the question, so maybe I can reiterate it. So you're asking, what do I do when I fail when pursuing IT? Is that what you're asking?
Yes. More like what motivation do you usually, what motivates you when you are down at your lowest low and to go back again, I guess.
Oh, okay, okay. I mean, again, going back to what I said before, it's just fun to play around with the things that you can, the tools that you have. When you create something, when you try to integrate something, when you like make most for a game or something, it's IT is a lot. IT is a lot of it. It doesn't have to be about it doesn't have to be network. It doesn't have to be AI. It can be anything that you want it to do. And it's again, it's different from operations. It's just fun. For me, it's just fun. But I understand what you mean by being down on the dumps when you make something and maybe it doesn't feel fun, right? For those kind of moments, I think it's totally okay to rest a little bit. Maybe it's because you're burning out, or maybe you just lack motivation, or you don't really have that long term goal that motivates you, which is totally fine. Even if you do have a long term goal, sometimes you fail also. I I also have problems with this. Everybody does, I think. For this kind of moments, this is not this is not really an advice because again, everybody's different. But for me, personal, when I'm done with the dumps, when I'm trying to make something that doesn't really feel fun, I just do something else, uh, wind down, and just try to maybe I'm making something that's not really fun. So I try to find something that's easy to do, but it's still interesting. How do I say? Yeah, for example, yeah, I mean, like try to mod a game or something. That's something that you don't really do, right? That you do, I don't know if you do actually, but it's not something that I usually do. But just try something new. It's totally fine. Even you can't if you can't do it, just try. It doesn't matter if you fail or not. Who's going to care? Just try to do something new. I mean, failing is part of the process. If you succeed, that's just fun. If you fail, it's also fun because it's something new. It's something not just do something new. Just do something else that you can't do. Just do something else. Yeah. 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 Also, yeah. Pay attention to your mental. Maybe also just need to uh think about what you want. Think about your rest. It's fine. It's all good. Everybody has that.
Okay, thank you very much. So it was an answer from you. We can take the benefit from it. Okay, maybe the next question that I like to ask is, what is actually, yeah, since as you said before, you're specialized in front end development, and maybe for us SMK students, where we're gonna do internship later on in our third year, and it's quite an important question for us to know what is the most like uh popular in every company. Like, is it does this company uh uh prefer front end developers or back end or data science or other profession, I guess.
Okay. Uh, I want to preface before answering this question that I currently don't work in the application development. Uh, I'm currently a machine technician in airport.
Oh, okay.
I still do networking and stuff, but I still do some AI, but that's mostly it. But if you're asking me what I learned when I was trying to job search, suppose was that your tech stack doesn't. I would say this. It's kind of controversial, but I would say this. Your tech stack doesn't really matter. It's more like maybe like you focus on React and Vue, etc. For the front end, but as long as you have a provable project that you've put time into, put effort in, and has results, I think that in itself is really good for us your portfolio for to show employers that you can do something because um, I just want to say that uh, not every company obviously, but a lot of good companies doesn't really care what the exact things that you are capable of as long as you are willing you have experience with something similar and you are capable and wanting to learn something new and want to learn during the job something like that. So yeah, that's for the specifics. But for example, for what you last said, front end, back end, data science, data engineering, IT as a whole is kind of difficult right now. I don't know. I hope it gets better when you graduate. But currently, in my generation, in my for me and Saki, for example, it's kind of difficult. So I hope it gets better soon. The new generation, when you graduate, it's much easier for you to get a job. But for now, the biggest market, I suppose, in Indonesia specifically, is well front and back end, especially for mobile, I suppose. But also, we have a growing industry in AI and data science. So maybe in the future there will be more data science jobs. There will be more AI jobs. But currently, for now, yeah, a little bit more general. And in the first place, it's kind of competitive. Uh, I just want to say that it doesn't really matter what you focus on, as long as you again enjoy it and want to learn more about. Because it doesn't really matter if you're really, really, really good at front end. If you plateau because you are burnt out or because you are not actually not interested in it, it's really hard to recuperate if you make that wrong decision. And you can pivot, but again, it's kind of hard. So yeah, try to focus on not what I mean. Maybe kind of maybe kind of try to see the market and see what actually sells. But it's also as important to focus on what you actually want to learn, what you actually want to do. Because again, the most important part is not what you can do, but that what you have done before, what you can show to the employees. Or I've made this application, or I've made this AI, or I've made this mod, or I've made this whatever. Just a proof of work that you are capable of creating something that hopefully that other people can actually use. That's a great reason, no matter what your specialization.
Yeah, and that's the beauty of IT development, creating something for the benefits of other people, I guess. Okay.
Well, up to you.
Yeah.
For the fun is also fine. For the fun is also.
Yeah, I guess that's true as well. It goes back to the old saying of the best work is the work that you enjoy the most. So the best job is the job that you enjoy doing because
Mhm.
without because doing something that you don't enjoy feels kind of pressure and feels kind of how to say like terpaksa,
Yeah.
and that's
Mhm. Of course.
really can be really tiring for us in the long term, especially when we're working for 10 years later on. Yeah.
A
Okay.
long-term goal.
Maybe, yeah. Maybe Zaki, you want to ask something?
Yeah. This maybe will be a last question for us.
Yeah,
Yeah.
ask away.
Okay. So, what's something you wish more young people understood building a tech career?
Sorry, can you repeat that?
What's something you wish more young people understood about building tech career?
Building an IT career.
Yeah.
Okay. What do I wish young people understand about getting an IT career? Hmm. That's- I I haven't really thought about that question. So I think it's just that I guess my what I want to say is not just IT career, but like in general, it's that it doesn't really matter how good you are. No, I don't no no don't say that. It doesn't really matter how good you are if you don't have good connections. You don't know
Yep.
people. You
Oh,
don't have good friends that are in the industry. You are not part of the community because it's kind of hard to get a job if the people doesn't know. The people doesn't trust. It's much better if that's how they think inside people. I guess it's kind of a taboo topic, but it's true. It's much more easier for a company to trust somebody that their own employee trusts. It just is. And I mean, like knowing more people doesn't again not just IT, just knowing more people, being friendly with them, being trusted, being relied upon. It's just build good habits and make you more understanding, more wise as a person. I think, and even if you don't get objectively good careers, but like you, you as a person, I think will be a more uh, charismatic. And that in itself is a good thing. And I hope, and from my experience, the people that again have connections, are charismatic, are reliable, are trustable. Usually, even if they're not that good, as long as they can work in a team, as long as they can be relied upon, people tend to choose them over people that are much better but cannot communicate, cannot work in a team. Because the truth is that a job, a company, as an employee, you're not by yourself. You're not alone. You have to listen to your boss. You have to listen to your colleagues. You have to listen to your seniors. You have to listen to your seniors. It's a teamwork. It's really difficult to be good at something, but you can't communicate with anybody else because I mean you don't have the skills, you don't have the habits of a person that is capable of communicating. It's really and yeah, it really shows when some again. I have my friends, and it really shows when somebody kind of collaborate, and it's really hard. Even if their work is good, it's really hard to integrate my work with them, and it's kind of a pain point. And yeah, I just hope more people are more willing to communicate with people, and not just through online forums and such. I want young people to meet other young people, to meet maybe older people, to meet younger people, just to meet with people in general, and not to be too stuck in their own mind because yeah,
Yeah.
that's kind of hard to accept if you are stuck in your own mind.
Yeah. So basically, communication is key. Yeah.
Communication is
yeah.
key.
And being
Have
trusted.
friends. Yeah, it's simple as yeah, there. Have friends. Go have friends. Go outside. Go have friends. It's simple as It's simple as that. Yeah.
Go outside. Don't stay in your room for 10 hours a day.
Hopefully you don't. It's fine if you do, but as long as you understand that going outside might you better, make you better person. Just for the merit of getting friends. I think it's fine. Go outside. Go touch
Yeah.
grass.
Okay. Yeah. Go touch grass.
Explore the world.
Okay.
Explore.
Maybe.
It doesn't have to be the world. Your neighborhood, your neighbors, your friends, your
True.
community.
True.
It doesn't have to go to the world. It's fine.
Okay.
Yeah. Okay. Sorry.
Maybe this is gonna be it for our short podcast
Yeah.
slash interview session. Again, thank you very much,
Thank you very
Mr.
much, Mr. Habibi.
Habibi, for giving us your time. 30 minutes, I guess. It's been 30 minutes, probably. Yeah. Yeah.
Or
Thank you very much for giving us
For giving us.
your time. Is there any closing statement that you would like to share to the
Share to
audience
us.
or to us? Yeah.
I mean, I guess I will just repeat what I said earlier. That just have fun creating. Just have fun in your what you're doing. Go outside. Go have friends. Again, just motivates you. Focus on the internal. Focus on yourself. It doesn't matter. Oh, you're doing the if somebody else think about something about you. It doesn't really matter because it's somebody else. It's a suggestion, not reality. It's a suggestion by them of how you think. You should focus on how you feel, how you think. Be more egoistical, I guess, but don't be alone.
All right. Okay. Okay. Maybe this actually gonna close our podcast today. Mr. Habibi, may the best be for you for the next years to come. Also to please pray for us for our success.
Yep.
Yeah.
Yeah.
For the future. Thank
Hopefully.
you very much
Thank you very much, Mr.
for audience watching
Thank you
at
very much.
home.
Yeah.
I hope this session or podcast session can
Will be
be a life
useful.
lesson.
Yeah.
Yeah, for us,
For
for
the
one watching at
audience.
home. Maybe this is gonna be it. Assalamualaikum
Assalamualaikum
warahmatullahi
warahmatullahi
wabarakatuh.
wabarakatuh.
Waalaikumsalam. Good luck.